Okay. So, this is some new training. Just on F with your left hand, tapping with your right hand. We're trying to get in touch with this whole thing. It seems like a simple thing, but it's not. It's really difficult to execute this. It's really hard. The most difficult part is the perception of what we're doing. Your perception is going to get screwy. But we're going to, through effort, we're going to figure it out. So, you're going to learn to feel this. So, first you have just your tapping, right? That's fine by itself, but we need to learn how to incorporate that into everything that we play so that you really can swing. So we're going to start by playing with the downbeat. So this is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So I'm going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And okay? So you feel comfortable with that. Then we have to flip that on its head. And this is the hard part. Playing on the upbeats, on the ands, that's really hard. But it's really necessary. So we're going to work up to that. The first thing I want you to do is just play together right. So together right. Together right. Just be able to do that. Together right. Get your brain and your body to work like that. Then what you have to do is remember the rhythm. It's still the shuffle rhythm. So if you go right, together, right, and stop, reset your brain, and think about it, and you go right, together, right, right, together, right, right, together, right. And if you do that enough, then hopefully you'll start to be able to string them along together. So if you go right, together, right, together, right. You do it 2 times, then recalibrate, and then do it again. Right, together, right, together, right. It's really important that you come down on that downbeat after you play, because that orients you. If you're going to go, the music stops, but the cosmic swing doesn't. And if you aren't playing in reference to that, it's not going to mean anything, and you're going to land in the wrong spot. Okay? So what we're working up to at this moment is being able to go right, together, right, together, right, together, right. Still the same rhythm is happening here. In the 1 and 2, we're just playing on the ands, which sounds easier than it is. We're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And when you feel like you can do that, you turn on your metronome, your swing metronome, but you still tap. This is a very physical phenomenon, rhythm. And if you beat yourself up, you'll get it. So first, we're going to go back to the downbeats. So with the kick drum. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's the easier of the 2. Now, we switch to the upbeats. And if you can only do 1, that's great. You go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Any of them. Then you try to do 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Until you can just do it. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? And what we're trying to develop, or you could do, if you want extra credit, I know you want extra credit, do the space. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm playing the note in between these. Remember, there's that extra beat in between. Okay? That's extra credit if you got that. But it seems simple, but it's really hard to execute. This stuff took me months when I first figured it out in my brain to try. It took me months to really start to get it. And it took me years to really, really, really own it. Because what we're talking about is not just a simple math equation with 3 beats. It's your perception. It's getting your perception from your brain to be correct. We're fighting an uphill battle because we're used to perceiving things in a certain way. And this is a different way of perceiving them. And this is this is my mission in life right now, is to teach you to do this. This is not easy. When you see people on stage doing it, they work their asses off for years to be able to do this. To play. That's what we're doing. It's not very easy to do that. It takes a lot of practice. But the good news is that when you can, we're talking about a concept. This concept goes to everything you play. It's that same thing we've been doing with the shovel.